Hey guys, it's Sky. This is a spoiler-free review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Okay, so I guess it's more of just my opinion of what it was like about more or less of the storyline, not a review of the movie, because let's be honest, if we go through a review of the movie and of the whole franchise, the whole just Avengers part and all the movies combined, let's face it, you know how many fucking movies I have to watch? No. I've only watched Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, and I think that's it. So, with that being said, with this new Brand New Day, we are only just going off the storyline itself and what they were going for. At least in my opinion, this is what I got of the storyline. So here we go. So I really liked the new Spider-Man movie because the basic story, well, the complex storyline, I should say, because there's a lot that goes into it complexly. But what I got out of it is that Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, was struggling between which one to choose, whether he wants to live his life as Peter Parker or whether he wants to live his life as Spider-Man only. And, you know, it really, for me, it resonates to me strongly because sometimes, I mean, for years I was struggling who I wanted to be as a trans individual. So, obviously I'm not a superhero by any means, but it's an identity finding yourself type of thing. So Spider-Man in this movie resonates probably to a lot of people in finding yourself in a way and how you soul search for yourself. And throughout the movie, Peter Parker is trying to figure that out. It's without spoiling anything, it goes through his journey. I almost said it. That's why I was like, wait a minute, let's fix that. But, you know, I really like how he goes through his journey, how we get to follow him, who it affects in what way and how. And I really like that storyline. And there's moments where I was like, oh my God, I can really feel the pain of that character, of that character, of that character. I really feel for this person and this person and this person. The anger and just, you know. And there's moments where I really feel Peter's pain of a certain situation. So, with the basic storyline mainly being to find your identity and, who you want to be in life, and accepting it and not being able to change it, you know. I very much know that I'll never be able to change who I am and how I fought it for so many years and, you know, essentially trying to hide behind, if you will, a mask and trying to be who everybody wanted me to be. And, you know, this movie really resonates to that storyline and I love it. And the way they did it was beautiful. I did see a little behind the scenes features of this movie because obviously it's the biggest movie right now. And so it was very funny to see those moments. But in terms of why this movie was what it is, so great, I very highly suggest to go see it. Obviously, I'm wearing my Spider-Man shirt. This shirt is actually very old. Believe it or not, I probably got this when I was in high school, if that, probably college maybe. Yeah, this shirt's a very old shirt, but because I am 33 and I have not grown out any of my shirts, if I don't wear them enough, they stay pretty old, new looking, and so they look like I just bought them yesterday. In reality, these are some old ass shirts, and particularly this one. I like this one because the material, it's like an athletic material, and I like it. I pulled it out specifically for Spider-Man, although when my Bluey stuff's in the wash, I resonate to grabbing this one. I will say, though, that Tobey Maguire is still always going to be my favorite Spider-Man because that's the Spider-Man that I grew up with, but in the last few movies, I've started kind of liking Tom Holland more. So, but Tobey Maguire will always be my favorite Spider-Man no matter what, so. Now, the one thing I will have to say is the effects in this movie. I have to give props to the effects in this movie are insane. You know, it fascinates the absolute shit out of me with the further we go in this universe, the more crazier the effects get, and what we see as people and where they go with it. Because we see the eye view of Spider-Man going, to building to building, and it gets better and better, and it's so awesome. So, but definitely go check out the new Spider-Man movie. It's so worth it. So, bye.